Hey everybody, this is Vic Benedict. This is another one of the chapters that is just kind of really boring, and it takes a long time. I think the run time for this would have been like 20 minutes, but I managed to make it a lot less. So all we're doing here is we're sitting at the bench. I think we just picked a kid up from school, and you just keep pressing the buttons to see what this. He's not in a good mood. The kid, he's gloomy. It's not. I mean, look at the sky. It's just so bleak here. But what's going to pull the kid out of his misery is engaging in some activities. So there's several ones that you can participate in this in the park here. You can go on the seesaw, and I think it might be limited to just like 3 activities. So you can go on the seesaw, and then I go on the swing, and then I think that's all it really does. Mostly in this game, on these just kind of these areas that you don't think you're supposed to, you don't even know what you're supposed to do, but it does kind of steer you in the right direction. But I did wish it was a little bit more like directed, like. Have a more direct approach to the game, and maybe have you do more specific directives. But that's just coming from someone who really likes linearity in games and cut and clear notions of what you're supposed to do in a game. I guess that's just why I don't like non-linear games too much, except Ninja Gaiden Sigma. That game kicks fucking ass. I love that game. So I saw the trailer for at E3. I saw the trailer for the game's called Beyond Two Souls, and it's from Quantic Dream, the makers of this game here. So really looking forward to playing that. I really don't know I don't know if it's going to be like this, but I imagine it's going to be somewhat like this. So here we got a checkpoint. Every time you see the flashing icon above where it says. My trademark, my little watermark in the bottom of the screen, that means you get a checkpoint, and it's in the shape of the origami figure. So what was I doing here? I wasn't sure. Maybe I was just walking around. Sometimes you just like to walk around and just observe things. It's kind of interesting. But here's the swing over here. I think I messed up a couple times pushing the swing, and it's just another one of those things where it's just like I'm just thinking to myself the whole time. I know I'm gonna speed this up, so it doesn't even matter if I fail. Anytime you're questioning, like if you don't know what to do with the button presses, go to the options menu and go where it says controls, and it'll specify every single control that the game implements. I also just learned that this is a PS3 exclusive, and when I learned that, I immediately knew it was because of the 6-axis technology of this controller. And so, Xbox 360 owners, sorry about that. I have both consoles, but I really don't like the Xbox. The only reason I have it is for Gears of War, and actually looking for Gears of War Judgment. But as a unit, as a console, I fucking hate the Xbox. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but I was trying to leave the park here, and that's not the right way to go. You're supposed to go towards the other side of the park, and then the kid's gonna want to go on the fucking merry-go-round, and then I couldn't find the ticket vendor, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't even matter because I'm gonna speed this up anyway. And then I went over to the area behind this area here, and I saw like a couple like making out. It looked like a gay couple at first. No offense to anybody, because I don't give a shit if you're gay. It's just that I didn't know who it was, or I thought it was like a drug deal at first. Or I didn't know what it was, what they were doing, or I didn't know these fools over here. And then I'm like, what the fuck? So it's just probably a young couple necking or something, but I didn't even know. So that dollar bill really looked authentic. So what's going to happen is he's going to have another fugue of sorts, and okay, so it happens right over here, and he's going to wake up, and you get a checkpoint right over here. So if this truck runs you over, you actually don't get killed. the first time I played this game, I just remember it doesn't kill you, but you know, it just looks more professional if I don't get hit by a fucking truck. So I don't know how this is just supposed to work out. Where obviously it's a couple hours later, right? The park's deserted. It's the same day because it's raining. Well, that doesn't mean it's the same day, but one of the characters remarked that it was, you know, rain was on the horizon, so now it's raining, and it's a couple hours later, and then the kid's gone. You go back into the park, and you can run faster for the first time, and you're supposed to find his backpack, and I thought it was at the park bench where we were sitting originally, but it's actually right in front of me right there. So I guess I don't know, it's never really explained why this guy has fugues, and it's kind of a mystery even like how the son, maybe the son was abducted while this guy had a fugue, because that's what happened. His son gets abducted. I mean, it's really horrible. The son gets abducted, and then his other son gets ran over by a car in Chapter 2. And you know, when the wife finds out, she's gonna just go crazy and start blaming him, and it's just gonna be a mess at the police station. So stay tuned for that, definitely. But anyway, now he's just gonna have okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. Now we're gonna go run back to the house. And then go up to Sean's room, and Sean's not there, and we're just fucked. We just shirked a lot of parental responsibility. We lost a kid, and you know, even worse, we have one of those origami figures in our hand, and that means that you know, there's trouble on the horizon, definitely, because that guy kidnapped the kid, and there's a time limit for where this whole situation is, and it all revolves around the rain. So it's very relevant. The title's relevant. So I'm gonna step on out of here myself, and I'm just gonna wish everybody the best. Take care. Thanks for watching.